Black Stars coach Otto Addo is set to name his squad next week. We'll be talking about who is likely to call up into the team and everything else in between. We'll also hear from Inaki Williams, who believes that the Ghana Black Stars squad has enough quality to do well at the World Cup. He says the squad is full of young players. We'll listen to his full statement on the Ghana Black Stars team after returning from international break in an interview with Massa. Also going to talk about the young Zambian who has quit football because of a heart condition. Unfortunate news coming there, but his life is more important and he is going to have to quit football and do something else aside football. Probably panditry. We'll look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll start off from the camp of the Ghana Black Stars, whose head coach Otto Addo is set to name a 35+ man squad, a maximum of 55 players, ahead of the Qatar 2022 World Cup, which is set to take place in November, just a month away. Otto Addo will name a provisional squad before it will be trimmed down to a further 26, which will be the final squad. 3 more players have been allowed to be added to the teams owing to COVID-19 and other health concerns that will not be in the Black Stars team for Qatar 2022. Otto Addo will have the not so enviable position to turn down some people here in the World Cup places. Ghana will be looking to do well at the World Cup, which Ghana are not favorites. We are the lowest ranked team in the competition, and it's clearly documented. Our performances in the international friendlies did not give much hope to a lot of Ghanaians who feel that Otto Addo does not really know what he's doing with the team in terms of his formation or system he is using. We will know in due time at the main tournament, but it's quite clear that Otto Addo will have to change things up if he wants Ghana to do well at the World Cup. The Black Stars will be taking part in their 4th World Cup this time round. A quarterfinal berth is what Bernard Lippert, however, I say that Ghana can make it to. The technical director of the GFA believes the Black Stars have a good chance of progressing from the group stage of the World Cup. Ghana, after securing a spot in the Mundial, will be with Portugal, South Korea, and Uruguay. With the quality of the playing body being questioned after the September friendlies against Brazil and Nicaragua, Lippert is of the view that the Black Stars can make it to the next round of the competition. This is what he said. I think we have a good chance to overcome the group stage, and then everything is possible, he told the media. We really can't go until the quarterfinals. It's realistic for me, he added. Ghana will start the campaign versus Portugal on November 24th. Do you believe in what Lippert said? Quarterfinal berth is what he thinks is the realistic stage for Ghana to get into. We'll see what happens, and we'll see how things go on that front in that one there. We'll move to another Ghanaian player, Inaki Williams, who has commented on the strength of the Ghana national teams. He says we have a very young team with a lot of quality. And the Ghana international, Inaki Williams, has expressed optimism in the quality of the Ghana Black Stars ahead of the 2022 World Cup. In September, the poster boy from Atletico Bilbao had the chance to play his first game for Ghana versus Brazil, and subsequently played versus Nicaragua. Speaking to Marta after returning to Spain, Inaki Williams has stressed that Ghana has a strong squad with a lot of quality. This is what he said. We have a very young team, but with a lot of quality. Most of them play in Europe. We can do great things in the World Cup. It's not an easy group, but there is a very powerful team. We can surprise anyone. We are not going in as favorite, and that's good for us, the forward said while opening up on his impression of the Black Stars ahead of the World Cup. The attacker, who is in top form, the La Liga, is expected to make Ghana's final squad to play in the Qatar 2022 World Cup. And in the final squad, he will be part of them for sure. We hope he can shine and do well with the Ghana Black Stars as we prepare to go into the competition and shock the world, possibly. We are not favorites. We are the lowest ranked team, and it's not the odds are not in our favor when you look at it on paper. But have the odds ever been in our favor in any of the World Cups? 2006 it was not. We lost our very first game. We made it to the round of 16 as our first attempt. 2010 it was even worse. We did not think we could make it out of the group. Well, we did stand a chance. We got there and did well. You could say it was a different team, different set of players altogether. Well, maybe they can rise to the occasion when the time calls for it. We hope things are good when that time comes. Talking about things are good when the time comes, Daniel Kofi is excited with the free scoring form. He has had 3 games in a row. He has scored 3 goals, and the free scoring midfielder has reacted to the draw versus Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga. He's netted his 3rd goal in the 2-2 draw in Berlin. Seems satisfied with the point as Freiburg continued their impressive start to the season. After the game, he posted on Twitter at that +1. He also credited Joan Ritsu, who provided him the assist for the opener. Tre scored his first Bundesliga goal last week versus Mainz before netting in the Europa League and then continuing that form here in the league itself once again. Congratulations to Daniel Kofi. Hope he brings that form into the national team. And finally, I end with the sad news of ENOCK MWEPU, a Zambian who has penned an emotional farewell after his abrupt retirement. It has been found that he had a heart condition, hereditary heart condition, which if he continues to play football could kill him. The Brighton and Hove midfielder ENOCK MWEPU has penned an emotional retirement message. That's why he was forced to end his international career. He asserted that he stood firm and was able to attain his dream of playing football and even better of playing in the English Premier League. The Zambian expressed sadness in a statement released on Monday that his dream had been cut short due to medical advice. A boy from a small Zambian township called Chambisi has some news to share, he wrote. He's so strong to allow his dream to play football at the highest level, and by the grace of God, he lived his dream by reaching the Premier League. Some dreams, however, come to an end. So it's a sadness that I announce that I need to hang my boots because of the medical advice I have received. ENOCK further stated he is going to be involved in football while thanking his family, agent, the Zambian FA, and Brighton for being part of the football journey. This is, however, not the end of my involvement in football. I plan to stay involved in some capacity. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone that supported me in my football journey, including my wife and family, my agent, 12-man, the Zambian FA, all my precious club teammates and coaches, and especially everyone at Brighton and Hove Albion. He said he joined Brighton from RB Salzburg in 2021 for a fee of 23 million euros. He played a total of 27 matches, scored 3 goals, and provided 7 assists. Unfortunate end to the career there of ENOCK MWEPU. He has to hang his boots. So that has been it for today. Talking to you about when Otto Addo will be naming his final squad for the Qatar 2022. Who should be in there? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. And Inaki says we have quality to compete in Qatar. Quarterfinal berth according to technical director of the FA. He says that's realistic for Ghana. MWEPU has hung his boots. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the week.